So who here in the audience has ever gotten like a really insane medical bill? That was way too much money. Yeah, like more than half of us, I think. Next slide. Canva. You're not alone. 1 out of 3 Americans have received a surprise medical bill in the last year, and which is crazy. And the crazier thing is that 80% of medical bills in the US contain some sort of error. So people are being charged absurd amounts that might not be correct at all. And so what we wanted to do was leverage AI to basically help us fight back and look at medical bills, help identify areas of opportunity, and then help generate an email that you could send to your hospital or your insurance company to say like, hey, here are some of the errors I saw, and help you really negotiate that bill. So we're gonna do a live demo. Hand it to Hannah.
All right, so to provide some context, we're going to talk about Jane. So Jane was feeling some chest pain a couple weeks ago. She went to her care provider, received some care, and weeks later she received a medical bill. So at that point in time, she receives the bill. It's a large amount. She says, what do I do now? So she comes to our tool, uploads her medical bill, and the AI takes it from there. So we've really emphasized a hopefully good user experience here. So the AI summarizes the medical bill. Here are all the services that you were charged for. We're gonna take a look for any errors. So first, do you have any questions or concerns? So Jane can choose, why was I charged so much, which is typical, or I didn't receive some of these services, or can just move on. So we're gonna click on why was I charged so much. So the AI will go on to explain. It's quite complex. There are a lot of factors that impact your medical bill, but one thing that they can work on with the hospital system is to see if she's eligible for financial assistance. So this is just an example, but Jane, if you're comfortable sharing, what's your annual income? So she provides her annual income, 40,000. And the AI mentions that she could potentially be eligible for financial assistance. So that's something they will take into account when drafting the email that will go to her provider to see if they can negotiate what she will end up paying. So you go back and see any other questions or concerns. Well, Jane thought that maybe one of those services on her bill she didn't receive. So we're gonna say I didn't receive some of the services. It's gonna ask which one was that. We'll say it's the A1C test. And again, the AI will say, got it. I will note that as well while we draft the email to send to your provider. So providing transparency throughout the process, but creating kind of a step-by-step way to do that. So she doesn't have any more questions or concerns. We're gonna move on. And from there, the AI looks for potential other errors. We see that there's a CPT code missing or an incorrect CPT code. From there, we're going to generate the email, which includes all of these errors that we found, both through the patient and just leveraging AI. And we're going to say, great, we have the email, looks good, let's send it. They are going to pull the email address that we're going to send that bill to, ihatemedicalbills@fakeemail.com. Send that email. And the email has been sent. If we go to the inbox, we can see that's the short and sweet email that has been sent.